Good evening, students. Welcome to Students Accuracy and Demands class. Today we are going to discuss about test of divisibility. So before I start, as usual, like in every videos, I always request you to press the subscribe button, press the like button, bell icon, and please watch this video from the very beginning to the end, because this is a very common topic. Means many of the students still have problem, even they are in class 9 and 10, they have gone, but still they are having a bit of problem at least in the rules of finding out the shortcuts, means by which a particular big number is divisible by 3 or 4 or 5 or not. So in that case, today test of divisibility I felt that I should discuss in the class. So therefore, please see the video from the very beginning to the end, and please share this video to your friends as more as possible, because they also, I am sure, they are having problems in this. So once again, what's the problem in just recap? We are recapitulating the matters, whatever we are lagging behind. So that's why I'm just uploading this video, and I decided to discuss this in my next this video. So let's start. Test of divisibility. Test of divisibility of 2. Let us start with 2. Rule for 2. Let me write like this. Number 1, rule for 2. Now in rule for 2 means you already know that all numbers that are even numbers, all even numbers are divisible by 2. Now the question arises, sir, what do we mean by even numbers? So regarding this also I have made a video, so you can see that video, or again let me tell you here, all numbers that ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, all those numbers are called as even numbers. So rule for 2, all numbers ending with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 are divisible by 2. Okay, students, any even number, or you can say, or we can say that all even numbers are divisible by 2. All even numbers are divisible by 2. Even 2 itself is divisible by 2. Okay, so now next, rule for 3. Rule for 3. Now in rule for 3, what we get, suppose a number is given, that number will definitely contain some digits. So those digits are to be added. In case of rule for 3, suppose a number is given to us, definitely the number will be containing some digits. In that case, you please add up. Simply add up all the digits. And if the sum is divisible by 3, then the number is also divisible by 3. So, how shall we write it? I am writing it down. If the sum of all the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the entire number is also divisible by 3. Divisible by 3. For example, let me take 976542. Now here students, see,
9 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 is equal to how much? Let us add up. 9 plus 7, 16, 16 plus 6, 22, 22 plus 5, 27 plus 4, 31 plus 2, 33. Now, this is very simple for us to understand whether 33 is divisible by 3. Yes, 33 is divisible by 3. So, the entire number is also divisible by 3.
Sir, थोड़ा हजम नहीं हुआ. Sir, can you prove this? Let us check up.
See, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2 divided by 3. And if it is exactly really divisible by 3, then definitely the remainder will come 0. Okay, let us say 3 3s are 9, 7, 3 2s are 6, 1 6, 5s are 15, 1 5, 5s are 15, 0 4, 1s are 3, 1 2, 4s are 12. My dear children, it is a big fat 0. So, this entire number is divisible by 3. Why? Because the sum of all the digits of this number is 33, and 33 is divisible by 3. Therefore, the entire number is also divisible by 3. Okay. Now let us take another example. Let us take another example. See, let us be 5, 9, 4, 3, 5. Now let us check off. As per the rule, 5 plus 9 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5. See, 5 plus 9, 14, 14 plus 4, 18, 18 plus 3, 21, 21 plus 5, 26.
My dear students, is 26 divisible by 3? Let's check up, read the table of 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18, 3 7s are 21, 3 8s are 24, 3 9s are 27. We are exceeding 26. So 26 doesn't come. So therefore, 26 as 26 is not divisible by 3. Therefore, this entire number is also not divisible by 3. That also we can check up. 5, 9, 4, 3, 5. As because it is not exactly divisible by 3, definitely the remainder will not be 0. Let us check out. 3 1s are 3, 2, 9, 3 9s are 27, 2, 4, 8s are 24, 3 comes down, 1s are 3, 5 comes down, 3 1s are 3. See, my dear students, we are getting 2 as remainder. So, this number is not divisible by 3 as the sum of the digits is 26 and 26 is not divisible by 3. Therefore, the entire number is also not divisible by 3. Clear? Now, let's move on to rule for 4. Now, in case of rule for 4, my dear students, again such a big number would be given to us. But in that case, how shall we understand? By seeing, what would be the shortcut of understanding whether the big number is divisible by 4 or not? At a glance and in a chutki? Simple. See the last 2 digits. If the last 2 digits are 0, 0 or last 2 digits divisible by 4, then the entire number is also divisible by 4. Say for example, let me take 7 9 6 5 4 3 9 9 8 4 0 0. Such a big number, students. It's a big number given to us. Such a big number is given to us. Sir, in that case, if we don't know the rules, we try to understand. If we don't know the rules, how difficult it will become to us to understand whether this entire number is divisible by 4 or not. In that case, what to do? We have to remember the shortcut rules. Test of divisibility. We have to remember the rules. Okay, so that we can do these techniques which we are learning now. we can apply in our higher mathematics, because when the more we will grow up, our sums will become bigger and it will take more time in finishing. So if we waste our time in doing such calculations to know whether it is divisible by 4 or not, then you can understand how much time it will take to finish your sum in your higher level. So therefore, it is very important to know and learn about these shortcut rules or tests of divisibilities. Okay, so last two digits you can see here are double zeros. So the number is, as I told, is divisible by 4. So rule for 4. Let me write down. Let me write down rule number 3. Rule for 4. If the last two digits are 0, 0 or any other number that is divisible by 4, then the entire number is also divisible by 4. Okay, students. Now, suppose if I rub out last two zeros, still the number is very big number. Many digits are there. So in here also it becomes difficult to understand whether it is divisible by 4 or not. In that case, what I told, may not be the last two digits are not, may not be zeros, but at least what are the last two digits? 8 and 4 means 84. Is 84 divisible by 4? Yes, sir. 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4. See, 84 divisible by 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4. So if 84 is divisible by 4, then the entire number is also divisible by 4. Am I clear, students? So, rule for 4 also is understood. Now, suppose if I rub 84 also, remains 99. Is this number divisible by 4? No, 99 is not divisible by 4. If I rub like this, 43, is 43 divisible by 4? No, it is not divisible by 4. Acha, chalo, if I rub these two digits, then is 65 divisible by 4? No. So this entire number 7965 is also not divisible by 4. Now if I rub this only 5, 796, the 96 is divisible by 4, last two digits. So 796 also is divisible. Sir, proof? Chalo, let us check out. 4, 796. See, as 96 is divisible by 4, 796 also is divisible by 4. That only I told. Now let us check out. 4 1s are 4, 39, 4 9s are 36, 3 4 9s are 36. So you can understand, students, if the last two digits are divisible by 4, or if the last two digits are 0, then the entire number will be divisible by 4. Now let's move on to rule for 5. Rule for 5. Rule for 5. This is the easiest one. The easiest one. What? Now, any number ending with 0 or 5 is divisible by 5. See, 7 9 8 4 0 9 2 5 6 0. Is this number divisible by 5? Yes. How? Because the last digit is 0. Okay. Now if I rub this 0, what do we get? Last digit 6.
Is it divisible? No. Because it is neither 0 nor 5. Now, is this number divisible by 5? Last digit 5. Yes, 5 is divisible by 5. So, it is ending with 5, so it is entirely divisible. The entire number is divisible by 5. Suppose if I rub this last digit 2, no, not divisible by 5. If I rub this one, 9, last digit is 9, though the entire number is not divisible by 5. Why? Because last digit must be either 0 or 5. Is this number divisible? Yes, last digit is 0, so it is divisible by 5. So, like this we have understood the rule for 5, it is the easiest one. Now, rule for 6. Rule for 6, if any number that is divisible by 2 and 3 both, I am writing in capital letter BOTH, I am emphasizing this, both by 2 as well as by 3. It's not either 2 or 3. It has to be both. Then only the entire number is divisible by 6. Now suppose if I take 394284, suppose 3982 for 6 though 39. Let me do this like this. Actually, I'm arranging on my own. That is why. So 394284. Let it be 394284. It is like this. So in that case, 394284. Sir, here what is told to us? By 2 as well as by 3, both. So, sir, it is an even number because last digit is 4. Any number ending in 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. So see, 4 is here, 4 is here. So it's an even number. All even numbers are divisible by 2. So this one is satisfied. 2 is satisfied. It is divisible by 2. Satisfied. Now 3 also has to be, it has to be divisible by 3 also. Let us check out. In that case, 3 plus 9. What is the rule for 3? Add all the digits of the number. If the sum is divisible by 3, then the entire number is also divisible by 3. So 3 plus 9, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 plus 8, 26. 26 plus 4, 30. The sum is 30. Now, is 30 divisible by 3? Exactly, sir. 3 times 30. So, 3 is also satisfied. So, now, my dear students, this number is divisible by 3 because this given number is divisible by 2 as well as it is divisible by 3. Both. So, therefore, it is entire number is divisible by 6. That's because 2 into 3. These two numbers are involved in 6. Therefore, both 2 and 3 are involved. Okay. Now let's take another example. Let it be 54093. 54093. Okay, students. Now 54093. Here, at a glance, we can understand that the last digit is 3. Rule for 2. 02468. Sir, this 3 last digit is not mentioned here. That means it's an odd number. It's not an even number. It's not divisible by 2. So here only, if 1 is cancelled, 1 is not satisfied. Straight cut, it is not divisible by 6. No need of going for rule for 3. If 2 is, at least 1 is cancelled, means it is cancelled. Full entire number is cancelled. Okay. Next, another example, let us take, say suppose 66530, 66530. Suppose if it is the number, sir, see, it is 0, last digit is 0. Now, 0, any number that ends with 0 to 4, 6, 8, 4, 0, ending with 0. So, sir, it is divisible by 2. So, 2 is satisfied. So, now naturally we have to move on to 3. Let us check out. 6 plus 6, 6 plus 6, 12. 17, 20. The sum is 20. My dear students, is 20 divisible by 3? No, no. So naturally, it will not be divisible because it is 2 is satisfied but 3 is not satisfied. So it will not be divisible by 6. As I told, if in order to make the number divisible by 6, the entire number must be divisible by both 2 and 6. Because 2 into 3 equals to 6. Clear, students? Next, we will move on to the next rule. Now, students, next rule will be 7. But 7, I will be requiring the board fully. Approx. So, big place will be required for making you understand about the rule of 7. So, I will request you, if you have not written, please pause the video and write it down so that I can up the board and I can start with 7. Okay, students, see, rule for 7. This I have written for you. Now, see the definition means explanation in a number. If the last digit is doubled, if the last digit, suppose an entire big number is given to us, and the last digit we are taking out, and it is doubled, means multiplied by 2, and subtracted from the number formed by the remaining digits. And the double we are taking out will be subtracted from the number formed by the remaining digits of the given number to us. A big number was given to us. From that big number, we are taking out the last digit aside. The remaining digits are forming another number, smaller number. From this smaller number, which is formed by the remaining digits, will be subtracted. Means this from here, the double of the last digit will be subtracted. Okay? And now you will get the difference with you. And see, is the difference 0 or divisible by 7? If so, then the entire number which we were given will be divisible by 7. Okay? Let us do it with the help of an example. Let it be, suppose 5, suppose 7, 4, 5, 5, 7, 4, 3, 8, suppose. Now, students, as I told, take out the last digit. Last digit is 8. Now, 8 into 2, double. 16. Now remains 5, 5, 7, 4, 3, 5, 5, 7, 4, 3. From this number, the double will be subtracted. And you see 6 plus 7, 13. Carry 1, 2 plus 2, 4. Then comes 5, 5, 7. Okay. Now, is this number divisible by 7? Sir, अरे ये भी करना तो ये भी करना, both the same. This is also a big number. How can we understand this? Still we need some shortcut. Okay, follow the steps again till you understand. Repeat the steps. Continue the steps till you understand the number you are getting here is 0 or divisible by 7. Continue. So take out 7. 7 is the last digit. 7 to 14. Remaining 5, 5, 7, 2. 5, 5, 7, 2. Subtract is equal to 4 plus 8, 12. Carry 1, 2 plus 5, 7. Then 5, 5. Sir, is it understandable? Still no. Let it be last digit 8 to just 16. 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. Remains 5, 5, 5. So subtract 6 plus 9, 15. Carry 1, 2 plus 3. 5, 539. Okay. Can we understand? Many of you can understand here only and many may not still. So continue. Last digit 9, 18, remains 53, minus equals to 8 plus 5, 13, carry 1, 2 plus 3, 5. 7 5s are 35. So it is divisible by 7. So entire number is also divisible by 7. Clear, students? No? Okay. Let's take another example. Let it be 6 7 9 5 4 7. Suppose 6 7 9 5 4 7. Suppose. Now, what is the last digit? 7. Take out 14. Remains, last digit was 7, 14 and 6 7 9 5 4. 6 7 9 5 4. Subtract. What do we get? 0. 1 plus 4, 5. 6 7 9. Okay. Now, what is the last digit? 0. 0 2s are 0. Remaining digits 6 7 9 4. 6 7 9 4. Subtract. We get 6 7 9 4 itself. Still, sir, we cannot understand. So take the last digit. 2 4s are 8. Remains 679. 6 7 9. Minus. Now how much do we get? 671. 671. Now what is that? Still we cannot understand. Okay, no problem. 1 2s are 2. Remains 67. Is equal to subtract 67 minus 2, 65. Is it 65 divisible by 7? You can 7 9s are 63, 7 10s are 70. 65 is not there in the table of 7. So it is not divisible. This entire number is not divisible. It was divisible. It is not divisible. Are clear, students? So, let's move on to rule for 8. Rule for 8. Students, in case of rule for 8, it is 100% similar to rule for 4. If the last 3 digits, the difference between rule for 4 and 8 is that in rule for 4, we saw the last 2 digits here. In case of 8, the last 3 digits will be considered. Okay? And rest, all the rules are, rule of 4 and rule for 8 are same. So if the last 3 digits are 0 0 0 or the number or divisible by 8, then the entire number is also divisible by. Okay, suppose see 7 9 8 5 4 0 0 0. See, simple. Last 3 digits are 0. It is divisible by 8. Okay, now suppose if it is 6 9 8 4 0 1 6. Now see last 3 digits 0 1 6. Take it out. 0 1 6. Remove this 0 now. Is it divisible by 8? So entire number is divisible by 8. Okay, students. So in case of 8, what we have to see? Like 4. In 4 we saw last 2 digits. If they are divisible by 4, then the entire number is divisible by 4. If the last 2 digits are 0 0, then also the entire number is divisible by 4. Here in case of 8, what we saw? Same thing, but instead of last 2 digits, we will be taking last 3 digits. Or last 3 digits should be 0 0 0 or divisible by 8. Any other number which is divisible by 8.
If that number is divisible by 8 or 3 zeros, then the entire number will be divisible by 8. Am I clear, students? Now, let's move on to rule for 9. Rule for 9. See, again, it is similar to rule for 3. What we saw in rule for 3? If the big number is given to us, we will add up all the digits of the number. If the sum is divisible by 3, then the entire number is divisible by 3. Same thing in case of 9 also. We will add up all the digits of the number, and if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then the entire number is divisible by 9. But here, you should not confuse yourself that all numbers, sir, is 9 is divisible by 3, then the all numbers are divisible by 9, are divisible by 3. Yes, correct. All the numbers are divisible by 9 if all the numbers are divisible by, if any number is divisible by 9, definitely that number will be divisible by 3. But all numbers that are divisible by 3 may not be divisible by 9. Say for example, 27 is divisible by 9, hence 27 is also divisible by 3. 3 is divisible by 3, but 3 is not divisible by 9. See, 12 is divisible by 3, but 12 is not divisible by 9. So the number that is divisible by 9 is also divisible by 3, but all numbers that are divisible by 3 may not be divisible by 9. So, isolate these rules. Don't forget, the sum should be divisible by 3 in case of rule of 3. And the sum should be divisible by 9 in case of rule of 9. The rule is same, but the sum should be divisible by 3 for the rule of 3. And the sum should be divisible by 9 for the rule of 9. That's it. This is what you have to remember. Okay? Suppose, so if the sum of all digits of the number is divisible by 9, then the entire number is also divisible by 9. For example, let us take 6695478. 6695478. See here, let us check out. 6 plus 6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8. 12, 21, 26, 30, 37, 45. 45 is divisible by 9? Yes, sir. 9 times are 45. Let us check up the total again, sum again. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 9, 21. 21 plus 5, 26. 26 plus 4, 30. 30 plus 1, 37. 37 plus 8, 45. So 45 is divisible by 9. 9 fives are 45. So the entire number is divisible by 45. I'm very sorry. Entire number is also divisible by 9. Okay. Now suppose if it becomes, instead of 8, it becomes 2. No, not 2. 5. Then definitely this becomes 5. That means from it you can it's become 12, 21, 31, 35, 42. It becomes 42. See my dear student, is 42 divisible by 9? 42 divisible by 9? No. Entire number is not divisible by 9. But don't confuse. 42 is divisible by 3. It is divisible by 3. Are you trying to understand the example which I am giving here? If the number is divisible by 9, if it was 45, 45 was divisible by 9, definitely it was divisible by 3 also. But see here it is becoming 42. 42 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 9. So the sum should be divisible by 9. Then only the number is divisible by 9. If the sum is not divisible by 9, maybe it is divisible by 3. It's not divisible by 9. The entire number is not divisible by 9. If the sum is not divisible by 9, then that number is also not divisible by 9. Am I clear? So, let's move on to rule for 10. So 10 everybody knows, but still because I am writing it down. Rule for 10. All numbers ending with 0 are divisible by 10. Any number that ends with a 0 is divisible by 10. Do you require any explanation? But still, chalo. I'm doing, let me read fully. 7509. What is the last digit? Sir, 9. Is it 0? No, it's not 0. So it's not divisible by 10. Not divisible by 10. Suppose if 9 is removed, sir, is it divisible by 10? Yes, last digit is 0. It's divisible by 10. Clear, students? Now, rule for 11, the last but not the least in this video. Rule for 11. Here also, like rule for 7, a bit concentration is required in case of rule for 11 also. So, in rule for 11, let me write it down first. If the difference between the sum of the digits in odd place and the sum of the digits in the even place is 0 or divisible by 11, then the entire number is also divisible by 11. See, a big number will be given. And in that big number, digits in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and so on will be given. So first, third, fifth, seventh, ninth odd places. Second, fourth, sixth, eighth, 10th even places. So the digits in the odd places will be added and the digits in the even places will be added. You will get two sums. You will get two sums. Subtract them. Whatever is bigger, keep it up. Keep it on the top, and the smaller one at the bottom. Subtract it. Whatever, maybe the odd place or the even place. Subtract it. If the difference is 0 or divisible by 11, then the entire number will be divisible by 11, otherwise not. Otherwise not. Chalo, let's take an example. Suppose I'm taking 3976522. 3976522. See this first, third, fifth, seventh. These are the odd place numbers. So 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2.
is equal to 10, 15, 17. Okay, students. Now take the even places. 9, 6, 2. 9 plus 6 plus 2. Is it 9 plus 6, 15 plus 2, 17. So we have added the digits in the odd places and the even places, and we got the two sums. Now what they're telling, if the difference between the sum of the digits in the odd places and the sum of the digits in the even places is 0, see, subtract them, you'll get 0. If it is 0, then the entire number is divisible by 11. Or if it is divisible by 11, then also the entire number is divisible by 11. Otherwise, the number is not divisible by 11. The difference between the sum of the odd places, sum of the digits in the odd places, and the sum of the digits in the even places should be 0 or divisible by 11. Then only the entire number is divisible by 11. Are clear? So let's take another example. Say for example, let me take 40829206. 40829206. See, odd places 4, 8, 9, 0. So 4 plus 8 plus 9 plus 0. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 plus 9, 21. Plus 0, 21. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 plus 9, 21. We got 21. Now even places. 0, 2, 2, 6. 0, 2, 2, 6. 10. So we have added the digits in the odd places and we have added the digits in the even places. Now we will subtract both the sums. We will subtract both the sums. 21 minus 10, 11. Now is the difference 0? No, sir. Then second option, is the difference divisible by 11? Difference is 11. Is it divisible by 11? Yes, 11 is divisible by 11. So the entire number is also divisible by 11, my dear students. Suppose if this, instead of 6, it becomes 5. So in that case, what will happen? 0, 2, 2, 5. It becomes 5. And it becomes 9. And what becomes? 12 it becomes. Is 12 divisible by 11? No. So this entire number is not divisible by 11. Am I clear, students? Okay. You have understood. Now 12. Also you can 12 onwards you can understand. After this higher numbers I will come in my next video. These were the basics. These are frequently needed. That is why I have done with the numbers from 2 to 11. Please try to understand this. Now I will go for the summary. So before I go for the summary, please pause the video and copy this down. So students, now see, in the summary of test of divisibility, what we are doing, we will find the resemblance between some rules. We will combine them so that if we make them into groups, it becomes easier for us to remember. So here we will find the rules for 2, 4 and 8 are similar. Okay? Rules for 3 and 9 also are similar. Isn't it? Only different was 7, 5 and 11. Isn't it? 5 not that 5 and 7, 5 and 10 also to some extent similar. Okay, how? See, 2. In case of 2, the last digit, last one digit 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then the number is divisible by 2. For 4, last 2 digits 0, 0 or divisible by 4. Okay. Then for 8, last 3 digits 0, 0, 0 or divisible by 8. Okay, this is one group we have understood. Now for 3 and 9, for 3, sum of the digits must be divisible by 3. And in case of 9, sum of the digits must be divisible by 9. If it is divisible by 9, it is divisible by 3. But if it is divisible by 3, it may not be divisible by 9. Clear, students? Next, rule for 5. 5. All numbers ending with 0 or 5. Okay? And in case of 10, all numbers ending with 0 only. So these were the groupings. Separate was 7. 7 means difference between the double of last digit and the number formed by the rest of the digits must be divisible by 7. That also we have learned. Taken out the last digit, doubled it, subtracted from the number. If the difference is divisible by 7, then that number is divisible by 7. For 11, difference between the sum of the digits in odd place and even place must be 0 or divisible by 11. Then the entire number is divisible by 11. So in short, I have done, after explaining thoroughly, I have summarized the thing which we have already learned. See, I have covered up in the summary. Rule for 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 6 I have not given. 6. Any number divisible by both 2 and 3. Okay, so 6 also covered. Then 7 I have written, 8, 9, 10, 11. So all the numbers I have covered in summary also. So if you want, you can pause the video and you can copy it down, and please wish me through your subscription and press the like button and bell icon, and please share this video with your friends so that they can also learn. See, remember, this particular topic which I was discussing today, this many of you didn't know. Please be honest and keep your hand on your chest and say, heart, and say, sir, all are known to me. This, very few will be able to say, but most of you may not be able to know. But that doesn't mean I am discouraging you
I'm not putting you down. I want to bring you up. That is why I did this. Okay, my student? Please subscribe and like the channel. Okay? Thank you. Good night.